Welcome to Kicking It with Nick, back again, my podcast. And not only it's going to be on like Spotify or other podcast platforms, it is also going to be on YouTube. This is actually my first video ever, and I'm super excited. For everyone who's been rocking with me, still got the same theme song, but I added my video montage of it in the beginning. It's just me pretending like I'm a news anchor of some sort, but I just wanted to make you laugh of some sort, but still soundtrack, so when you hear it, I hope it still gives you memory of my old podcast. But yeah, man, I got a lot of new things. I actually now I'm actually using my camera that I've had for a while. I've got now a new light. Now it look a lot brighter, a lot cuter. You already know what it is. And yeah, man, I'm super excited to be starting this. Everyone who has seen my YouTube page, I have two videos. One was an old one when I used to talk to Alexa. The second one is what I have created. It's called The New Beginning. And a lot of people ask me, so what is this beginning? What is this new beginning you're talking about? The reason why I made the video like that, I wanted to make it vague. Not too vague, but vague enough that gives me the time to speak, right? Like right now on this podcast, about what I meant. So it's just a name. It's the right name. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of taking my talents of making people laugh, making people happy, making people's days to a bigger platform. It's a beginning of something new. Throughout my life, I've known I was funny. I've known that I had the talent to make someone's day, and I strive for that. That's actually one of my biggest things of my day and how I live life is I try to make someone laugh at least once. If I don't make someone laugh, if I don't make someone happy, it literally bugs me the whole day, and it pretty much trickles down to the next day. And this is the beginning. This is the beginning of where I want to do things, of creating skits, creating random things, doing things what I want to do to make sure I make someone laugh. And you know, if the people who are rocking with me on Instagram, and even prior to that, which is usually my small group of friends, but that's why I do Throwback Thursday or Quarantine Radio, because I see people's enjoyment of that thing. It just gives me, it just opens up my creative mind. I've come up with new series, skits, and a couple things that I've thought of myself, and I just want to make sure I want to broadcast it to people just to see their reaction and pretty much just see their excitement. But this is just the beginning. This is me just doing something new, pretty much stepping out my comfort zone and broadcasting what I feel like it's funny and how to make people laugh and smile. Who knows where this is going to go? I've been reaching out to a lot of people. A big company that's helped me out was All Deaf. For my close friends, I've talked about it 100 times. But there are a digital group out of California that do a bunch of YouTube video skits, and there's a bunch of comedians who pretty much do their side things as well, and they are hilarious. They do it for the people, and it's just amazing. And they're one group of people that pretty much made me think of wow, I can do this too. And for the people who rock with me on Instagram, I've actually had the luxury to go on Throwback Thursday with Chris Sosa. He's actually one of the people in All Deaf, and he does his own comedic skits and all these stand-up comedies, and he's just an amazing person overall, and he's my age, and he's doing it big, and I really appreciate for everything he does, and I actually appreciate the time he took just to get on that live with me. He didn't have to. He was like, dude, I'll do it. It's fun. And that was amazing. That was great. It was, people who've seen it, it's on my Instagram. People who've seen it, it was a lit time. And speaking about my Throwback Thursday radio on Instagram, I'm going to take a break next week because I want to focus on this. I want to focus on what I want to do. Like I said, I have a series that I'm thinking about creating that hopefully I drop this week. This podcast is dropping this week. I'm going to take a break on Quarantine Radio this week, and I'm going to bring it back next week. But I really want to take this week to create more things and bring you more content. That's what I want to say. And I want to be more consistent, and I want to be more, I I want to make sure that you are either one, subscribe to my like channels or follow me on Instagram, but also looking forward to it. It's like, yes, Throwback Thursday, we're about to get lit, it's about to get crazy. But I want that excitement. I was like, yeah, Throwback Thursday is this Thursday. I got work Friday or I got work Wednesday, but Thursday is about to be lit. Or next podcast is gonna come down on Tuesday. Like, man, I can't wait to see what he says, or to see who has on. And by saying that as well, for everyone who has wanted to be on, or who has been on, I know there's a pandemic and social distancing. We want to make sure that we're all safe and secured in practicing the best practices out there. But this actually makes it easier for me. I do work regular job 9 to 5, but now with this pandemic, it opened up my mind. So we can Zoom this. We can digitally do an interview or a podcast and not leave the comfort of our homes. And that's what's cool about it. So if you want to be on this podcast, if you want to join me in this new revolution I'm trying to make, please hit me up. I will be down to Zoom. And with that being said, this podcast is going to be coming out twice a month. So every 2 weeks, I'm going to bring out a podcast because I want to make sure I give you good content. I want to make sure I want to make you laugh or something, do something, and I'm just not ranting about anything. But yeah, I just wanted to come in here and just let you know this is the beginning. This is me starting something that I feel passionate about. And for everyone who's known me knows that I love making people laugh. I love being the center of attention. I'm literally right in the middle and you're watching me do this. Like my Throwback Thursday. You're watching me just listen to music and dance. But it is amazing because I make sure that you're involved. I make sure that I listen to what people want me to talk about or speak. But yeah, that's my comeback of season 2 of my podcast. And this is going to be a great beginning. I'm going to try to make sure I make time to create these content. But yeah, other than that, life has been rolling. Quarantine has sucked. What's really weird about quarantine, as everyone knows, like I've been mentioning multiple times, I love to be around people. I love to be the center of attention. And being by myself is kind of odd. But actually, being by myself now has made me open up many things. And it's make me think about so many things in life, and I feel a little bit more relaxed now. But saying that does not mean that every day is okay. And I want to make sure I come across this because we don't know what people go through. And especially with this quarantine, a lot of people are by themselves. And it kind of stinks because I was always the one person who notices the change of moods or the change of attitudes between people, and I can tell something's odd. And with me, it's hard for me to do it remotely, and I try to, and it just stinks because that was one of my big things as well, to make people happy, and it just stinks that I can't do it, or it's more difficult for me to do. And then for myself, I love being around people, and even though I got open my mind to a lot of things, I get myself in my head personally, and it just stinks and it sucks. But it's all for the best. Everything happens for a reason, and things will go back to normal eventually. May not now, may not soon, but eventually things will go back to normal. But yeah, another big things. 6ix9ine got out. He's a fool. Still don't understand him. He should just shut his mouth. But hey, that's me. That's my opinion. I think he's a great entertainer, and I can't wait till he messes up. I don't wish any negative towards him, but I just wish he just make your music. Yeah, it's not the greatest music out there, but make your music, do your thing. Protect yourself because people are out there to get you. Just lay low, man. Just lay low. And I also want to use this platform. This is for anyone who listens to it. I have a lot of people who are being big entrepreneurs and doing their own thing, and I salute them to the max. And I really want to use this platform to shout all of them out. I have a couple people that I want to shout out, but I want to make sure it's okay with them first. Again, like I've mentioned multiple times, my boy Victor has his own YouTube channel, and his girlfriend Angela has her TikTok page that she really wants to expand. So I'm gonna get their information correctly, spelling and everything, before I screw all that up. But there are a bunch of people that I know personally that are doing their own thing, and I want to put them on this platform. Like, I don't want to do it for any money or nothing. I just want to promote them, because that's how you move out in life. You know, I'll promote them. I'll give them as much credit as I can. And if you're selling products, if you're selling goods, if you're selling something, I want to get those things, but I'll pay anything for it. I'll pay the normal price, because I'm trying to support small businesses. But for the people who are doing their own thing, let me know, and I'm gonna try to put you on my next podcast or my next YouTube page or whatever, and promote you as much as I can. But yeah, there's not really much news because coronavirus is taking over everything. This one was more of an introduction of what I want to do, a little bit more of, hey, this is my game plan, this is what's going to happen, this is what I'm going to bring to you, and I hope what I bring to you is going to be A1. I hope I make you laugh, I hope I make you giggle, and welcome to Nick's new podcast on YouTube. Again, I'm going to try to put it on Spotify, I'm going to try to put it on these other platforms, but I'm trying to do something different. As you can see, I got my things all set up. Got my little thing right here. Got my mic still moving. Got my computer that's still old as anything. Wanting to upgrade it. But Macs, they don't make them like they did it before. I got my USB ports. I got my SD import. I got my aux cable. My aux port. I got I could put CDs up in here. They don't make them like they used to before. Now they're like this thin. It's just too much. It's too much. But that's why I love keeping this one, because this one's it's been through it all. It got a dent in there. I don't want to name names, but someone put a dent in my computer, but it's okay. It's okay. But shout out to everyone for tuning in, for staying in. Again, quarantine life. Stay safe. As much as I regret for some of the things I've done in this quarantine time, stay safe, stay positive, wear masks, wear gloves, hand sanitizer. Be alright. It's okay. We will get through this, trust me. Again, thank you for kicking with Nick. Hope my content makes you laugh. And until next time, peace.